Creativity could come from anywhere. Sometimes it comes from just walking around with your dog, comes from overthinking certain things about your life, about your purpose in life. So let's talk about this great idea I just had. I wrote a blog post recently, I think maybe a few months ago, saying that I never want to niche down. I hope I pronounced the word niche correctly throughout this video. But anyway, I wrote a blog post on my website about how I never want to niche down because I enjoy creating a bunch of different type of images. With that being said, I do have a full-time job. I am a systems admin. I actually just got a promotion to IT system architect because I am that good. But anyway, but it made me start thinking about what is my purpose in life in a way, but not really at the same time. It's one of those weird moments where, after talking to a few people, which I believe the easiest way to actually find your niche, granted, this niche has nothing to do with photography per se, is to have a community of like-minded people that you talk to on a regular day basis. Granted, I am going to create a video about how to find your community or how to create a community because I myself am trying to create my own community, but I enjoy joining others' communities, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I was talking to a few people in the last couple of weeks, and we were just talking about how sometimes a company could just lack, or lack for better words, or a better way to say this is that sometimes companies won't have the infrastructure in place to support the demand that they're receiving for their product. Um, that sounds more dramatic than it actually is. What I basically mean is that, so you have, oh, let's think about it this way. You have the iPhone. Apple, for instance, they have multiple products. They've been in the market for quite some time. They have systems in place so that if something were to happen, you can go to a Genius Bar and they could potentially help you fix your problem. That could be for your phone, that could be for your computer, that could be for your iPad, it could be for a plethora of different things. So recently, or just today actually, or what's today's date? September 29th. Don't know when this video is coming out, but on September 29th, a Sunday, I had an idea. How can I create value or more value to companies who are in the creative space? Because I don't think I'm a content creator per se. I do like creating dope stuff that I hope companies could use to market themselves. But my strongest attribute of value is I'm a very logical human being. I enjoy creating processes and systems to help companies succeed on the back end. I've always been someone who just like being behind the scenes and making things work. Long story short, I used to be a stock supervisor at a J. Crew store in New York City. I did that job for I think 3 or 4 years and I loved every moment of it. Don't get me wrong, I love customers, but anyway, so my great idea to summarize is I want to work with your favorite brands. That could be camera brands, that could be lighting brands, that could be accessories, that could be any everything related to photography or videography. Refine or start thinking of ways they could best support us, the people who are purchasing and using their products. Because sometimes those companies do a great job of marketing their products and making you feel and want that you need that item. But God forbid something goes wrong with that item and there's no system in place to actually help you, or a system in place to help you quickly to receive help. Because the last thing you want to do is spend, 10,000 on an item or a bunch of items, and then you find out, yes, there's warranty on that product, but then when you have to actually call in to be helped, there's no one on the other line. So I think that's how I could create value or serve businesses, I guess. Not so of course I have a photography business, but I think adding a consulting component to my photography business to help other creative businesses realize that they might be losing on money because their back end systems are not in order.